Hearing exams were only reported, by the way, by 1 out of 4 seniors in the past year. They had only 1 out of 4 had had a hearing exam. This chart shows where Larimer County seniors go to get social support. The primary place they go is to family. Let's now look at meeting the long-term care needs of seniors. What this bar chart shows, if you could see it, would be that we have a large number of hours of home care help that come from paid help, but we also have a lot of free help from family and friends. Both are happening. This has been true since 2000, and we think it's going to happen until 2040. So we've got social support, we've got paid care, but many people need practical support. And guess what? The family, again, this shows, is the #1 place where older people in Larimer go to get a ride, to get a loan, to get help with shopping, to get help with home repairs. So just imagine if we did not have that large family friend network. And then, just so you know, you might want to take a look at this strengths and needs report that was done. This chart is in there, and it just talks about the problems that Larimer seniors reported. And what I've done is I took the percentages that said they had a problem with health care, and I put today's population in there. So 18,000 residents, I estimate, in Larimer County who are aged 60 and over reported some kind of health care problem. Unable to afford health care, couldn't find it, couldn't get there. Okay. This chart just shows the huge, the largest proportion of household expenditures goes to housing among the seniors. And that's not uncommon for all of us. But then you can see some of the other categories: transportation, healthcare, etc. The next slide and the one after that, and then I'm going to have to really wrap it up. I know I have a friend in the audience, Susan, who always helps me go over my slides, and I knew I had a few too many, but okay. This is where we never had this information before we did this study in 2004. We asked the National Research Center to tell us, what do the projected unmet needs look like in terms of money, dollars? And we've used this information to take to the legislature. It is flawed. It is not perfect. But so that you know, what this shows is, this shows the transportation needs. And the bottom shows what it would cost just to do what we were doing then, when we were in 2004. We have had changes in state funding. The economy has tanked. The top line shows what seniors want in Larimer County in the way of transportation and what it would cost. It's 8 times what is available. So the amount needed, a rough way to look at it, is 8 times what is available, or what will be available in 2012. Quickly, these 2 slides show the same thing for meals. You can see that, with home-delivered meals, it's interesting that there's not a whole lot of difference between maintaining services and what it would cost to truly serve people in home-delivered meals. I think because what I've heard, most people try to get a home-delivered meal to happen if someone needs one. But congregate, you can tell the congregate site, do fewer days, do less meals. There's other ways to cut costs there. I probably should call it a day. Okay. So I think what I want to say is this information will be available online. Do check out the survey. I'm going to add to mine a list of references of all the material that I used, so you can have that. But this information is good in terms of planning. Just as Phil was saying, you've got to understand where you're starting. But things are really in flux. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the economy and how it has caused great uncertainty. And I have to say, uncertainty is one of the biggest problems with trying to plan. Okay, thanks.